And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Here's Dumars. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
One side.
Yeah, I just love the leadership that Willis brings to this team. He's a guy players look up to, a powerful center who just continues to impress.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Jackson. Davis is out there with Miller, and it's Best in at the 2 spot. ABC passes to Drexler. And Drexler throws it down.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons on display there. Loves to jam it home.
1:06 left in the fourth. Deflects the pass. Here's Drexler. Houston moving it around. Here's Barkley. Davis with it. Barkley covering. And so Indiana again turning it over for the Rockets. Olajuwon comes in for Kevin Willis. And it's Ellie in for Johnson. And Indiana with the change here too. McKee's checked in. Here's Olajuwon. Good on the 13-footer. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
There's Miller with the 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's ABC. The pass to Drexler. So Houston wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making. On the wing, Davis, covered by Payton. To the middle, here's Weatherspoon. A miss that time, would have put him up.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising, it's such a tight game.
So on the floor for Philadelphia.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Coleman gets the bucket.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And here are the Supersonics now. After the Sixers pick up 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And the first one at the line is good. The Supersonics making a switch here. Cummings is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Now here is Davis. Stackhouse up top. It's stolen by Cummings. Jumps up. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Seattle on defense. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Passes it to Stackhouse. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Payton against Davis. With the shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Williams dishes to Stackhouse. Bounce pass Davis. Pass to Stackhouse. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Coleman. Another miss by Philadelphia. Sonics leading by 4. Now Hawkins. On the pass to Payton. High arcing shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Coleman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They grabbed their own miss.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Payton with another miss.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Williams can't hit. Seattle has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3.
And, you know, some call him Sleepy Sam, others the Big Smooth. Perkins may never be a true superstar, but he contributes in almost every facet of the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Hawkins. Stackhouse, good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here is Davis. Over Payton. Count it!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Allen Iverson.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last break, I got a chance to hear what the Supersonics head coach said to his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Alice?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Peyton trying to get open. It's good! Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The franchise is checked in for Seattle. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The franchise is checked in for the franchise. Here's the lob to the hoop. Got it!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Peyton looking it over. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. So it's a narrow victory for the Sonics, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Sprewell. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Sprewell's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Brown, and it's Barrows in at the point guard. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Back to Smith. Here's the dude, guarded by Fox. Pass to Smith. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
Smith no good on the free throw. Celtics trail by 3. Launches a 3, drills the three-pointer. Barrows has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Timeout called the Warriors. .152 left here in the 4th quarter. Robertson outside. The pass to Mullen. From the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Walker against Smith. Walker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to the dude. Shot, high post. And that one hits back iron. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
.102 left in the game. Smith, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That and 1 free throw ups it to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
Walker with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Barrows. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another 3, he'll be the guy.
Now here's Robertson. Kicks it to Mullen. Shot clock at 6. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. David Wesley, he's checked in for Boston. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the dude, covered by Wesley. Passes it to Robertson. To win it. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got the dude. Smith is out there with Mullen. Then there's Robertson. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's Wesley on the wing to take the lead. That one wide left. The Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Smith the pass to the dude. On the wing, Mullen. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
They get a hand on it. Robertson with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
On the free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Robertson.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's Smith penetrating. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line.
Great job there to make this a two-possession game.
Celtics trail by 4. And here is Wesley. Williams from outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Mullen passes to the dude. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. With the putback. Here's to Clerk. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Celtics trail by 4. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Smith against Walker. Looking to get it going. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
Warriors leading by 4. Timeout called the Warriors. Celtics on D. Here's the dude. Outside Mullen. Shoots over Fox. And the Warriors miss again.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Walker. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Mullen passes to Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Walker with it. Now Smith defending, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Does whatever is asked of him, a dependable scorer and an effective defender.
We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Here's Williams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Here's the dude, guarded by Walker. They get it again. Kicks it out to Robertson. Pass to Mullen. Smith outside. And Boston with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Celtics. To the inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
Walker's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
That one good for 2.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
There's Williams, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Basketball game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Smith drawn the double team. It drops.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 34 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And the Warriors making a change here. Puts it up off the inbound, and too long on the shot.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. It just hasn't been much help to them at all offensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
At this time of the game, he does not care who's on him. If they need a big bucket, he's the one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Fox dishes to Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good work defensively by Smith.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Here's Fox. Boston, no good that time either.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. Passes to Douglas. Davis with the double team. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Newman. Offline with his 3.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
They've got Jackson. Davis is out there with Miller. And it's Rose. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Douglas. And stolen by Miller. For the finish. And Miller throws it down hard.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Akers checked in. Davis against Douglas. Davis with the double team. The tray. Newman with the bucket. Newman's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
McKee for the triple. The rebound by Baker. Milwaukee has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the 4th quarter. 4 of 9. Newman with the bucket. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Now here's Jackson. And there's the pass to McKee. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And so it's Douglas who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Robinson's checked in for Newman. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Here's Smits. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Over in the corner, Allen uncovered. Right through the cylinder that time, all net. Allen's got 34.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so the Bucks take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time. Here's Big Smooth. Hornets with the rebound. Divac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Tiger is out there with Divac. Then it's Curry. Then there's Mason. And it's Pierce in at the 2. Here's Houston. Ward, the pass to Oakley. Here's Ward. 6 on the shot clock. Over Pierce. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. Yeah, they have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Glenn Rice.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Big smooth the pass to Houston. Ewing with it. Wide open look. Yep, right through the net.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Now Bogues. Here's Rice. No good on the three. To tie it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
Wrong guy to put on the line in a close game. You know he's not going to miss.
To the paint. Here's Mason. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Here's Big Smooth. New York with a new 14. On the basket by Ewing.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Mason. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Hornets lead by 2. Here's Big Smooth. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Ewing. The Hornets pull it in.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Big Smooth. Passes it to Ewing. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
.51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Big Smooth. Now the pass to Ewing. With the fadeaway. Divac the rebound. Pass to Bogues. Divac dishes to Bogues. Mason kicks to Rice. Pass to Divac. It's hauled in by Ewing. New York calls timeout. They're down by 2. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision here.
So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 2. John Starks on the wing. Pierce covering. Houston, the pass to Ewing. And it's blocked by Divac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Big Smooth and stolen by Bogues. And that's an intentional foul. And the Hornets call time here. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
One shot.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Minnesota?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Taking a look at the Rockets, Barkley is out there with Kevin Willis. Then there's Ellie, and it's ABC, and it's Drexler in at the 2 spot.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And the Rockets with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. And that one falls for Barkley. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Here's Marbury. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Rockets trail by 8. Here's ABC. Poked away. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Marbury passes to Mitchell. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
.144 left in the fourth. Poked loose, and the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Marbury. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Marbury's got 34.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Barkley, no good. Minnesota's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Garnett against Barkley. And Garnett misses. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Minnesota.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Rockets.
Here's ABC following the score by Kevin Garnett. ABC passes to Barkley. Over Garnett, drops it in from 14 feet away.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. So for Toronto right now, Christie is out there with Miller. And it's Rivers, and it's Camby, and it's Stoudemire in at the 1. The pass to Finley. Over Miller, and Miller with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Stoudemire to take the lead. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Some changes for Toronto. Jones checked in for Miller, and it's Williams in for Rivers. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Dallas calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Doug Christie.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to the head coach of the Mavericks talk with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Finley. Left side, Bradley. Camby with the block. Takes the 13-footer, and that's off the glass and in. Stoudemire's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Harper against Jones. A minute 42 left in the game. Fires it up. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 5. Puts it up from 17. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Finley, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he makes both from the line.
And that makes it a 1-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
1:05 left to play here in the fourth. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against, and he was undeterred.
gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Dallas shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nice D from Williams. Toronto with the ball. Here's Christie. Pass to Campbell. A fader. Basket good. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
There's the pass to Thomas. It's intercepted. Stoudemire against Harper. Stoudemire outside. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long. Mutombo dishes to James. B the pass to Leitner. Here's the Beast. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And so in the game for the Hawks, you got the dude. Beast out there with B, and it's Mutombo, and it's Leitner in at the four-man position.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And Atlanta has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just one on the basket from B.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The first free throw is good. Rogers checked in for Los Angeles. ABC comes in for Barry. The dude, he's checked in for the Hawks. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Rebound by the Hawks. No good. That would have tied it.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Great positioning on the putback. Roberts got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Leitner, and it's in there.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thank you, David. And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Los Angeles. That one drops for him. Leitner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, that's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 2. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. .130 left in the fourth. Out to the right wing. No good that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Passes to the dude. Pass to Leitner to take the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Hawks lead by 1.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Trains it from downtown.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here is Martin. Over to the wing. They need this. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. Free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Jacks up a 3. He's off from 3. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Drops in the tray. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Well, a new era begins for the Washington Wizards, right? A change in the front office. The team has tried for years to rebuild in a number of different approaches. Perhaps a fresh outlook for fans under new guidance gives this team new hope.
And for the Wizards and their new front office, Doris, a tough task ahead of them.
I think so, Kevin, because first and foremost, they need to change the culture of the team, right? Too long, there had been a lack of accountability in D.C., and I think once they address that, the rest of the rebuild could come easier.
So on the floor for Washington, the dude out there with the franchise, then it's Magic Johnson, then it's Weber, and it's Grant in at the power forward. Here's Johnson. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Hardaway has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Washington making a change here. Howard's checked in. Wizards on D. 6-point game.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Now here's Wilkins. Passes it to Shikely. To the middle. And the dunk by Grant.
And you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Here's Johnson. They double team Johnson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Washington with it. Here's Howard. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Here's Scott. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Washington calls timeout. Whereas when you watch the game now, bigs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane we've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here is Hardaway. Lock at 6. Over Chaney. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
That second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Magic.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And Orlando has possession. Following the three-pointer by Washington, 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Grant. Now the pass to Johnson. Offensive rebound.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. The pass to Malone. Whistle blows, if that's going to be a travel.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Russell, he's checked in for Karl Malone. Williams, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Porter is out there with Williams. And it's Garnett, and it's Black Hole, and it's Garrett, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's Williams. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the Jazz with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Passes it to Ostertag. Russell with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Stockton. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
Clock is at 3. From deep. It's hauled in by Ostertag. Jazz trail by 9. Outside, Russell. Kicks to Stockton. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Carr.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such aplomb. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
Porter passes to Garnett. It's rebounded by Carr. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Shooting 2. Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Malone's checked in for Utah. Minnesota also with the sub. Jordan's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Malone against Garnett. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 7. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
and not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Stockton dishes to Malone. Back to Stockton. Over Robinson. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 5. 23 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
.23 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Ostertag. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Stockton's so good at passing the ball. One of the best dime droppers in the game.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hornacek passes to Ostertag. 3-pointers, Stockton. That one misses. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Sonics making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Knocks it loose. Martin against Payton. Outside, Martin to the inside. Shot clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Seattle calls timeout. On defense, the Clippers. It's a one-point game. Hawkins passes to Kemp. Over Martin. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
On the court for Seattle, we've got Hawkins. Shrimp out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Perkins, and it's Payton in at the 1 spot. Now here is Martin. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Payton, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
And there's no better feeling coming up nails when the stakes are high.
That's good from Payton.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball game.
Out to the wing. Payton against Martin. It's taken away by Payton. Fast break, here they come. Here's Kemp, and then Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Martin against Payton. Looking to end the run. Yep, it counts.
The feed off the bounce is in just the right spot.
Inside. Covered by Payton. The pass to Duckworth. It's hauled in by the Sonics. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here is Martin. For 3. They get it back. Kicks it to Duckworth. Payton against Martin. 5 on the clock. Over Payton. And it's Martin missing. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Over to the left wing. The putback. It falls.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So we see the Sonics get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
They've got Malone. He's out there with Abdul Rauf, and it's Simmons in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Johnson against Abdul Rauf. Over Johnson. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And that one misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Kidd. No good on the shot. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Abdul Rauf. Headshot off. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kidd. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Mitch Richmond.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Johnson against Abdul Rauf. Pass to Ceballos. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Sacramento who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to... Here's Maxwell. Got a piece of it. On the court for San Antonio. Anderson is out there with Person. Then there's Maxwell. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Here's Maxwell. Passes it to Robinson. To take the lead. Anderson up top. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Maxwell, the pass to Anderson. Here's Wilkins. Robinson, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Herrera's checked in for Anderson. Del Negro comes in for Person. And it's A-Train in for Maxwell. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Elliott's checked in for Wilkins.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Strickland. Johnson in the corner. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Here's A-Train. Pass to Robinson. As Weber comes up with a rebound. And Weber's got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. It's a one-point game. Here's Strickland. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's A-Train, and there's the pass to Robinson. Fades back. The offensive rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Shoots from the line. Here's Johnson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's A-Train. Will it go? Johnson with the block. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. AI left side. Pass to Atkins. From deep three-point range, and it's sent back by Howard. And so Washington takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Leitner out there with Mutombo. And it's the dude, and it's Smith, and it's B in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's good for 2. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Down low. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Douglas.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Atlanta's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. B, defended by Douglas. Passes to the dude. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Douglas. To the paint. Stolen away. Here's Leitner, guarded by Robinson. The pass to B. And Robinson comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Atlanta with the ball. Leitner the pass to B. Six to shoot. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. On offense here, the Bucks. 4-point game. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, B.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened to what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across to his team in the huddle. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's good from beyond the arc.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Here's Rice. Here's Mason. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And New Jersey called for the foul. He misses the free throw.
For so long, the Hornets have been a perimeter-oriented team. Chris, now they need to find an impact big man.
Yeah, well, Jay, remember, they did have a couple of good years with Al Jefferson where he was a force inside, but that was the last time the team made the playoffs. More balance in their attack would do wonders for this offense.
And he sinks the second.
He's not happy about the miss, but he did make it a two-possession game.
Nets trail by 4. On the court for the Hornets. Bogues out there with Curry. Then there's Mason. Then it's Divac. And it's Rice in at the small forward position. New Jersey has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by New Jersey.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And with his game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, of listening in on what the head coach for the New Jersey Nets was trying to get across, he said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And the second free throw, good. Hornets leading by 5. Charlotte calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Now the dish to Bogues. Pass to Divac. Charlotte moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Stripped it away. And now New Jersey on the break. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Cassell.
There isn't much this fella can't do. And just to prove it, he goes to the finger.
And the Hornets call time here. And so it's Charlotte with it. 3-point lead. Mason kicks to Rice. Pass to Mason. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mason's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Good work there as it goes.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
And any closer to the hoop, and that shot probably gets blocked.
Now here's Bowes. Down low, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Bogues against Cassell. Shoots from the elbow. Here's ABC. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Rice. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And in college, on his way to winning the national championship at Michigan, Rice set the March Madness scoring record. He was out of his mind in that tournament, averaged over 30 points a game.
And the Hornets making a change here. Pierce has checked in. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Here's Cassell. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
So it's New Jersey now. Here's Webb, and the pass to the dude. No good with the layup.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Gill is checked in for ABC. The first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by New Jersey. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson with it. Evox picks him up. Jackson misses.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim. He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it wasn't enough.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so it's Charlotte with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. The three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Grant is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Mourning, and it's Mashburn in at the three. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Mourning. Mourning. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mourning's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Here's the feed to Mills. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the goal.
Free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Here's Grant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. As passes to Sura. The shot will not fall. The Heat go the other way with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brandon. He's covered by Grant. Out to the right wing, Searle. That one a little long.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Kid Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Brandon. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. Leonard grabs the board.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Money!
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
35 seconds left in the fourth.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
Well, Greg, you've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 4. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David. Timeout called the Heat. They lead by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the game. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Here's the pass to Sura. No good from 3-point territory. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. So on the floor for Utah, Greg Ostertag is out there with Malone. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. Then there's Carr. And it's Stockton in at the point. Now, here is Hornacek. That's good from Stockton, the assist by Hornacek. Hornacek's got his 7th assist here tonight. Hornacek against Robinson. Here's Marbury. From down in the low post, it goes.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And the Jazz call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Russell, he's checked in for the Jazz. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Stockton passes to Ostertag. Lock at 6. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's West to take the lead. And that one is off. Nice D from Russell. Utah's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. It's good. Hornacek's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. And the dunk by Carr.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes, I think, is underrated.
Stockton against Garnett. Malone outside to the right side. Now Ostertag, 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Carr. Carr's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Garrett. Dishes it to West. To take the lead. Not going to go that time. Utah leading. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Stockton. Garnett grabs the board. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's West. Kicks it out to Garnett. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Malone.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Porter to the middle and stolen by Malone. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Stockton against Porter. To the inside, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Looking for a quick shot trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Here's West. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't go.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Porter finds Garnett, and here's West for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone. On the floor for Boston, they've got David Wesley, and it's Barrows in at the 2. Inside, Roberts. Rebounded by the Celtics. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Boston. And the Celtics with possession here. It's a three-point game. Wesley. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Martin.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Martin.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside, Walker. Goes up on the high post. Rogers pulls it in.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive. Now, catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation. And the delivery, Kevin, on time, on target.
Here's Walker after the basket by Los Angeles. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 1:51 left to play here in the fourth. .151 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side, Martin. Passes it to Rogers. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes that one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Left side, Walker. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Guarded by Walker. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Walker.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pulls it from the elbow. Rejected by Walker.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Boston. Martin with it. 6 to shoot. Covered by Wesley. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Martin, and they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here is Day. And Duckworth pulls it down. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.